Hey muñecas, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a brand new foundation. It's a foundation that we have been waiting for a while, and it's a foundation that has been very popular on social media lately. Whether it's for good or for bad, this foundation has been talked about a lot recently. As you can probably guess, I am referring to the new Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. Today I'm going to be trying out the matte version of the foundation, and I actually did it in error. I could have sworn I ordered the hydrating foundation, but I don't know what happened. I went back to the order. I was trying to blame Tarte, saying that they sent me the wrong foundation, but I was guilty. I actually messed up and I ordered the matte foundation. You guys know that I have very dry skin, so I'm going to be giving you a full review. I already put it on my face. It's what I have on my face for 12 hours now. First, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the foundation, address the elephant or the elephant in the room. Then I'm going to include a little clip of my first impression, and then I'm going to show you the end result, like the actual wear of the foundation and my thoughts on it. To find your perfect match, swatch the foundation on your jawline, blend it in, and let it dry down before deciding on your ideal shade. Alright, so they're talking about this shade right here, right on the description, and that's a point that I wanted to bring up. I definitely wanted to speak up and give my 2 cents, even though I know that many people, including YouTubers, already spoke up about it, but I feel that I have to give them my 2 cents, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I bought the foundation and everything that I was expecting from the foundation. So you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, that I love the Shape Tape Concealer. It has been my holy grail for a long time, I think ever since it came out, and I was super excited when I found out that they were gonna come up with a foundation that was gonna complement the concealer. So I was expecting the same thing as everybody else. I was really curious to try out the foundation. I am signed up to receive emails from Tarte, and actually I think 1 or 2 of you guys also pointed out that the foundation was coming out when I put my yearly favorites, my favorites from 2015. And as soon as I got the email saying that Tarte was gonna release the foundation, I went right into the website and I ordered it the same exact day that it came out, and I just got it yesterday. It's almost 10 days for me to get the foundation on my hands. But anyhow, what I want to tell you is that I was so excited about the foundation. The fact that I also sometimes lack on checking my social media. You guys know I work, and then when I come from work, I'm always like editing or filming for you guys, and I'm a mom and I have a life, and pretty much I'm not all the time on social media. I actually missed the famous picture that I'm going to include right here about them coming out with only 15 shades, and I'm not gonna lie, when I went into the website, it's very clear. It says right here when you go to the website that they have 15 shades of the foundation. So you can see that there, and I saw the 15, but to be honest, I didn't think it through. Like, I just went in there and I did the little test that they do. You go in, and let me show you, maybe you want to see. It tells you to find your perfect shade, and when you see it there, you only see a couple of shades. You only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades first, and then you can click here, find your perfect shade, which I'm going to show you there, and then basically you describe whether you're light, medium, tan, or dark. So I went into tan, and then you have to choose whether you're medium, tan, or tan dark. So I chose tan, and then it asks you about your undertone. So I chose that I'm warm undertone, and then I selected get my results, and it selected and suggested tan honey for me. So that is the one that I purchased and the one that I bought. So why am I going all over this? I was completely clueless about the actual range of shades that they came out. Yes, I saw that it was 15, and I didn't realize that they only really have 3 shades that are for darker complexions. After the shade that they picked for me, there's only 4 shades that are darker, and believe me, I'm gonna get into it, but the one that I got is actually very light for me. Too light. I don't even know how I made it work. So anyways, so my point is, I am going to do a full review on this foundation. I am gonna show you how it wears. I'm gonna give you my first impression. I'm gonna show you the end result of a 12-hour day, just because I wanted to make this video fair for Tarte and fair for those of you that are really looking for a full review on the foundation and you're still interested in purchasing it. But the truth is, it is 2018. It is a high-end foundation. Tarte is a well-known, very famous, very popular brand, a brand that I personally adore. I really love the fact that they're, you know, trying to create natural products, and that I love their packaging. They don't test on animals. Like, there's a lot of cool things about Tarte, and it's a fun and innovative brand. But I cannot wrap my mind around the fact that they only created 3 shades for darker complexions. It's just not fair. It's just, there's no point. I can't believe, like, I'm a businesswoman. I work in a business environment, and I can only think. I'm trying to think about the process that went through and how they came up with the approval to release a product with only 15 shades, where only 3 of them are geared towards a darker complexion. It just makes no freaking sense to me. So I am sorry that I'm getting a little bit emotional or personal, but it just doesn't make any sense for me. So even though I am going to be fully reviewing the foundation, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion about the actual product, what's inside the bottle right here, I'm gonna tell you right off the back that Tarte really messed up this time. They really dropped the ball, and they need to fix this. I don't hate the brand. Like I said, I actually really love the brand, and I'm gonna put my trust in the fact that they're gonna be releasing more. They already announced it. I think they're coming up with another 10 shades, and I'm really hoping that those shades are more gradient, that they actually have different undertones, complexions, that it's more realistic. I cannot wrap my mind around that. And those are my 2 cents about the whole topic on the shade range. It's just unbelievable to me, and I honestly, personally will tell you that don't buy the foundation right now. Support the cost. It is a cost, believe it or not. But for some people, it might not be a big deal, but it is. Point blank is, we should all be included. They could have done 7 and 7 shades, or 8 and 7, but at least trying a little bit harder to have a better range of foundation colors. Those are my 2 cents. Let me just show you the foundation a little bit more up close and personal. This is the bottle, which I think it's very pretty. If you put it right next to the concealer, it's very similar. It's like their brother and sister. And OMG, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but look at the color of my concealer and look at the color of my foundation. My foundation is actually way lighter than my concealer, so only imagine. And remember, this is medium tan honey, so there's only another 4 shades after this one, like darker shades. So that's unbelievable that the medium concealer is actually darker than the foundation. In case you didn't know, the foundation retails for $39, which I feel it's a fair price point for a high-end foundation. And it comes with 1.01 fluid ounces, which I also think it's about average for any foundation, drugstore or high-end. Now I'm gonna show you the application, my first impression, and I'm gonna come back in and talk to you a little bit more about the wear and how the foundation actually reacted throughout the day. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with my first impression. Here's the box where it comes. Nothing like the PR packaging, of course. It's just a little cute box. And then we get the product in here. I already primed my face using my e.l.f. little primer, and I also corrected my under eyes, because you guys know that I have to do that. I am going to be trying it in, oh my god, they sent me the matte one. I did not ask for the matte one, did I? Oh my god, I could have sworn that I ordered the dewy one. Oh my god, this is not gonna be cute. My face is super dry. Okay, so I need something else. I already know right off the bat this foundation is really matte and I have dry skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a Farsali Unicorn Essence little oil just to give me some extra moisture. I need it just in case. OMG. Did I make a mistake or did they make a mistake? I don't know. Oh my god, I am so scared. You have no clue. I'm also gonna apply some MAC stroke cream, at least on the highest point. A long day with matte foundation, like a couple of hours, I can do it, but a long day, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. It says Tarte Double Wear Duty Shape Tape Foundation. We have the Doppler applicator. It looks like a giant shape tape. So I'm not completely against this. The only thing is this is not very hygienic. Is that the word? I think so. For like if you're a makeup artist or if you're applying makeup on other people. But I mean, that'll be okay. So I'm gonna go in on one side of my face first because the foundation is matte, so I don't want it to dry too fast on me. The color actually looks a little pale on me, which I was afraid. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go to work with a ghost face. Okay, so I'm looking like a ghost right now. I went in with like one full little swipe thing on this side of the face. I love you. I love you more, mi amor. No, don't touch my face. I just put foundation on. Okay. So on this side, I'm going in again with one full applicator. Oh, by the way, I'm using the beauty sponge. You guys know that will add a little bit more hydration because it's wet, and I also just like, I don't know, I like the finish of any foundation more with a beauty sponge. I feel like it looks more airbrushed. Okay, I'm looking like a ghost. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but I better make it work. I am done with the application of the foundation so far. I mean, oh my god, yeah, it's accentuating here. Oh my god. It's looking very matte. My pores show a little bit, which they typically don't show with foundation too much. Like I typically don't have to worry about my pores. They do show a tiny bit. For now, what I can tell you is it blended nicely. It does look full coverage, even though I didn't apply too much. I am looking extra pale. You guys can see that. Oh my god, I'm looking like a ghost. I swear, in person, it actually looks a tiny bit better than on camera, but I don't even think I can wear this for work. My god, how am I gonna make this work? I have to go to work now with this face. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me just go ahead and apply the concealer and hope for the best. I don't know. So I'm just gonna try to save it. I'm gonna fast forward just so you guys see what I'm doing to try and see if I can make this foundation work for me, because right now I'm not looking cute. I'm looking completely dead. I think maybe with this lighting you guys can see it a little bit better. I don't know. But the main thing is that it looks pink on me. And I am not a pink undertone. And when you go and you look at the name Honey, it completely sounds like it's honey. Like it's going to be yellowish. And when I was selecting my shade on the Shape Tape website, not Shape Tape, on the Tarte website, I did specify that I was a golden undertone. So I am not happy about this shade at all, and I waited a very long time for this foundation, so I am so angry that I did not get my right tone. I'm gonna go to work with a mask on and just try to have a good day. But yeah, the finish of the foundation is not that bad. Like right now, I mean, I apply a lot of setting spray. I'm actually gonna go in with my dewy one from NYX to make it even more dewy, to give my skin back a little bit more moisture. But it's not terrible. I am not hating it, even though I get more towards dewy skin finish foundation. I have to go to work. I'm running late. It's 7:25 already, so I'm gonna be back at the end of the day to show you guys what's going on with my foundation and to talk a little bit more about the foundation. Your girl needs some mascara in her life, so I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, to tell you guys a little bit more about the foundation, the wear. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm going to be flat out honest. It is not my cup of tea. It's not a bad foundation. I can see how a lot of people are going to love it, but I feel that if you have dry skin or even normal skin, this is not a good foundation for you. The foundation definitely accentuated my dry patches. Like I have one right here that I did not even know I had. Around my mouth is just starting to look very, very funny, and it actually didn't last the full 12 hours like my other foundation do. You guys know I went to work. I had my regular day. I don't work under the sun. I don't sweat at work. I don't, I'm under an AC pretty much all day, but I do walk around and I do a lot on my job. But typically, like on a good makeup day, any of my good foundations, including my Infallible Pro Glow foundation, wears beautiful throughout the day. And even though you can see that it's wearing off sometimes a little bit, it's not really obvious because of the hydration of the foundation. Like it really melts with my skin and you cannot really see the difference. Maybe it's because of the difference in color too, but you can definitely see around my mouth where the foundation just completely wore off. I mean, I ate, I talked so much throughout the day, I brushed my teeth a couple of times, like I did all of that. But even so, like that does not happen with my other foundations. This is gonna be embarrassing because I mean it's been a long day, but I'm gonna do an extreme close-up so you guys can see how it's looking right now. You guys know that studio lighting can sometimes fix things a little bit, but around here I pretty much have no foundation. Like it's super blotchy. It was accentuating on my smile lines a little bit. My under eyes are not terrible, like they're there. I'm creasing a little bit, but that part is not so bad. The worst part was right here where it really accentuated on this area, and I swear I didn't even know I had that dry patch there. And then it also really accentuated my pores right here, which I typically don't have a problem with that. I tell you that if you have oily skin, you might really like this foundation. If you're really into full coverage, you might really like it because it is a full coverage foundation. However, I didn't use too much. Like I tried to only use like one scoop, I want to say, on each side, and I still felt like I had a cake face all day. Again, that's my taste and my type of skin. I really think that if I would have tried the hydrated foundation, I probably was gonna like it a lot more. And in fact, regardless, I have to return this because of the fact that it's not my color. I don't know, you guys, I'm thinking about just returning it all together until they actually get all the shades and I can use the foundation, because right now I'm not feeling like supporting this foundation. I mean, I'm not gonna discontinue using my Shape Tape concealer because that's just my holy grail and I really think it's a good concealer. But the foundation, I don't want to use it. I don't want to advertise it just because I need them to learn from this mistake. I'm not trying to bash Tarte. I mean, like I said, I love the brand, but I just want them to really learn from the mistake. And anybody can make a mistake. I mean, we're human. Yes, it was a stupid mistake in 2018 with social media the way that it is and everything. But you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt and hopefully they fix it. Once they fix it, I will continue to use the foundation if I get the right shade and the hydrating one, which I'm assuming is gonna work well for my skin type. So yeah guys, I think I'm going to just summarize the video with that. I wouldn't recommend buying the foundation right now. Just hold off, wait until they have everybody's shade, wait until they're fair with everybody. And if you are gonna buy it, if you're really curious to try it, you can buy the matte one if you are more of like really oily skin. I think if you don't have oily skin, this foundation is just way too dry for normal to dry skin. If you have dry skin, then go ahead and try out the hydrating foundation. Don't even bother with this one. So I really hope that Tarte really fixes that little boo-boo that they made. So let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on the foundation? What are you thinking? Are you gonna buy it when they come out with more shades? And let me know. I definitely want to interact with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the little notification bell right there so that you can be here with me anytime I upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I see you guys next time. Besos, bye.